Hey guys, Jeremy here. Today's video is going to be epic. We are heading to the third island, gathering essential resources, and working towards repairing the spaceship so that we can blast off to the new planet. We will also be covering pollution management, what causes it, how to reduce it, and why it matters. So buckle up and let's jump right in. Once your first two islands are stable and producing enough resources to sustain themselves, it's time to expand to the third island. This is where you'll find a broken spaceship. And just look at all the materials needed to fix it. But don't worry. It may seem overwhelming, but it is actually simpler than it looks. If you have followed along my videos for part 1 and 2, you'll notice that most materials are easy to obtain, except for the 3 that require extra work, which are glass, steel, and fuel. Let's break this down. How to make glass. Build a sand mine to collect sand. Transport the sand to a glass melter to produce glass. How to get fuel. Set up an oil rig to extract crude oil. Refine the oil at the fuel refinery to get usable fuel. How to produce steel. Mine iron ore using an iron mine. Process it in an iron smelter to get usable iron. Finally, refine it in a steel smelter to create steel. Once you have all these materials ready, you are one step closer to launching to space. Pollution is a two-part problem. It is continuously emitted by various buildings. Once released, it settles on the ground, affecting Peep's happiness and potentially turning into toxic sludge. The buildings that generate pollution are... To track pollution levels, use the overlay menu. You can also reduce it by planting forests or placing cleaners. Cleaners can be researched from the library. Pollution doesn't just look bad. It directly affects Peep happiness. The darker the ground, the worse the pollution. The 4 stages of pollution. Stage 1 pollution. -1 happiness penalty for Peeps walking through it. Usually created by regular mines. Stage 2 pollution. -2 happiness penalty for Peeps walking through it. Caused by wood generators, toolsmiths, and glass smelters. Stage 3 pollution. -3 happiness penalty for Peeps walking through it. Created by iron smelters, fuel refineries, and space whale attacks. Stage 4 pollution. -4 happiness penalty for Peeps walking through it. Can turn into toxic sludge, creating wasteland. Caused by steel smelters, deep mines, and beryllium deposits. If left unchecked, pollution can spread and ruin your land. Always clean up polluted tiles before they reach stage 4. Once you have gathered all the required materials, you are ready to repair the spaceship. But before you hit the launch button, always save your game. Why? Because resources on the next planet are extremely limited, and there is no transmogrifier to create tools out of wood. If you run out of tools or power, you could be stuck. A common mistake is leaving 0 reserves on your original island on Planet 1. If you use up everything before launching, your first island's economy will collapse. Leave at least 30 units of critical resources behind, such as tools, wood, fuel, and etc. Keep enough Peeps on your original island to maintain production. Save your game in case you need to redo your setup. With everything in place, it is time to blast off. That's a wrap on the fundamentals of this game. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop a comment with cool strategies you have discovered. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.